Girardi here, and today I'm here to give you a review of an instrument I got recently for Father's Day. And this review is of a ukulele made by Dean. It's a Dean ML CBK. This is an acoustic electric ukulele, and it is wicked cool. So again, this is a review, so let me give you a little rundown about it. I believe I'll put some of the stats for you in the comments below. But basically, this is a concert scale ukulele. It has this ML design, which is very common from Dean. They have guitars with the same design, with this very unique sort of a headstock. This is an all gloss finish, black with white trim. The fretboard, I'm not sure if that's rosewood or walnut or what that is. I'll look and see if I can put that in the comments below. This is my first concert scale ukulele, so I'm still kind of getting used to the size of it. You can see here that the action is pretty good on this. I don't have complaints about the action on that. And the finish is pretty good. There's a couple little places here where there are a couple issues. One is I can feel actually some pooling of the finish or lacquer right here on the neck. When I slide up there, I can feel it. It's not a real nuisance, but I can tell it's there. And also here on the neck, there was like a little chip. I don't know if you can see it there. There's a little chip right at the edge of the fretboard, and that came that way out of the box. So I was a little less than ideal. Another thing I don't like about this is they don't have position markers on the side, which I really kind of prefer. But they do have these really neat inlays on the fretboard. Right? And other than that, I really have no problems with any of the finish of the guitar. It's really nicely done. I suppose I probably should have wiped it down before I did this review. I just took it out of the gig bag. The Dean ML CBK does come with its own gig bag, which is specially sized for the ukulele, which is good because of its odd shape. It won't fit in a regular size gig bag. Other thing I should probably comment about this is that, like I said, this is electric, and it does have its own little preamp on it here. I think you can see that. And this is just to test the battery, and I'm not really that familiar with these, and so I haven't really played around with a bass or treble, although those things can also be adjusted obviously from the amp that you plug it into. But again, this is the Dean ML CBK concert scale ukulele. But plugged in, it sounds okay. I'm plugging it into a cheap amp here. It's an old Squire. It's set kind of low, no fancy settings or anything. But I can kind of give you some sound sample here. Before I do, I should comment that learning how to play this is challenging because of this shape. Normally I might rest my forearm on the edge of the lower bout of a ukulele, but this one here I've tried kind of coming in between here, and you know, that seems to work the best. So I'm going to put my hand kind of between the flying V here to pick. But again, let me give you some sound samples here so you can see what it sounds like kind of plugged in. So let me go ahead and unplug this so you can get a sense of the sound not being plugged in. Okay, so here it is acoustically. You'll find it's significantly quieter. You can see holding it's problematic still. But again, this is an acoustic electric one. I played it acoustically, and I'll give you an example here at the end. Acoustically, it's a little quiet, which isn't too surprising. This is fairly thick, and the body obviously isn't ideal for acoustic sound generation. But I do actually like that it's kind of quiet acoustically, because I can go in the next room and I can practice without annoying my mother-in-law or my wife. So that's kind of nice. One of the issues I found with this that is a problem, that it contributes to a problem with its playability, is the buzzing. I get some buzzing on the frets, and after looking at this closely, I figured out the reason why it's buzzing. I'm not sure, you probably can't see this on the camera, but when I look at this, I can see that there is a back bend. It is the neck is arched like this, so it's higher in the middle than it is at both ends. And so when I fret instruments down or up the neck close to the body, they're clean until I get to about the 6th or 7th fret. And of course that first fret is dead. So really here, yeah, so here the E string, by the time you get to the 5th or 6th fret, there's buzz. And the other strings are similar. And again, look at the C string. And the G string. Again, 5th fret, it's buzzing. Yeah, so while this is a really nice instrument and it's interesting, it has a lot of character, right now, since I'm a relatively novice player, so most of my playing is down here at this end of the neck. I'm not up here shredding in the high notes. And so that makes it really unplayable at the moment, at least unplayable with a clean tone without buzzing, because right now that's A minor and is buzzing. So there's an F, A. So basically anything where I have to fret anything up here on the 1st fret, it's going to be buzzing. And so I presume what that's going to mean is I'll be doing another video showing you how I'm going to level these frets and fix this problem. Because when I look at the action is not bad at any point along here, except that when you look right here at about this 5th or 6th fret, there's actually less clearance there from just looking at it than there is here at the 1st fret. I actually thought about taking this and bring it back to where it was purchased, but again, this was a Father's Day gift, and so taking it back to the store may be problematic without a receipt for that. And also I looked at the Dean website to see the process for dealing with issues, and they say take it back to the dealer first. They said if they contact or send you to us, then we'll let you know what you want or what you can do. But then they go on to say that if you do anything to it by anybody other than an authorized representative, it voids their warranty. And so that means if I go ahead and do any fret leveling on this, that's going to void the warranty. But I think I may do that anyway, just because it's going to be less aggravation than trying to send this off and have them do it and send it back, or because I don't think that my daughter has the receipt for this anymore. And so trying to take it back to the shop and say, hey, I got this for a Father's Day gift and it's got these issues. Actually, I find that a little disconcerting. I would hope that a store would check instruments to make sure that they don't have buzzing issues like that before they try to sell it. They shouldn't let it go out of the shop like that. Because somebody who's not familiar with the instrument might think, oh, this is cute, I'll get this, like my daughter did, and then find out it's got some issues that make it unplayable. But ultimately, if it didn't buzz like this, it's an interesting instrument, even if it is kind of tricky to hold on to and play. Anyway, so like I said, this was a Father's Day gift, which was a really neat gift, because this is probably not something I would have bought for myself. But now that I have it, I find it's really neat and kind of fun to play. So if you're thinking of a Dean ML CBK, they're really neat. It really stirs up conversation at my local ukulele meetup. So it's something to consider. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this that are reviews or instruments that I've built, like cigar box guitars or ukuleles, please subscribe. I'd love to have you come and check out what I do. I'd like to hear what you think about this review. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.